Welcome back to 3-Star War Strategy. I hope you guys liked our first video. Your host, Name of the Lord. We're back with our second war recap, where we absolutely dominated again. They did not even try. They did fill their CCs, but there was no effort on their part. We left 2 stars out. Very solid war. I have a few I'd like to show you, and we are going to start with a lower one here. A Town Hall 7 taking on a Town Hall 8. Our lower guys, our Town Hall 7s, most of the time there is not a Town Hall 7 for them to match up against. But here, if you're a Town Hall 7 and you're not using dragons, you're doing it wrong. There isn't much else to use at Town Hall 7. And I love what's happening here. Not even going to bring the lightning. And you'd think that he would come from one of the sides, but he comes straight from the top. Even though the air blower is a level 1, it does affect dragons more than most other air attacks. So he's going to start at the top. It is a little bit of a funneling process. Some people like to spam their dragons, and it is best to kind of create a funnel where you're breaking a couple things, so the rest of your dragons are forced to go into the middle quicker instead of kind of going around the base. And you'll see he's got most of his dragons right at the top there. And as soon as they start taking fire, he drops in the loons so that the loons will not be the ones taking the fire. He rages and he brings a heal. And a lot of people don't like to heal their dragons, but when they're going to be sitting in it that long, being hit by 3 air defenses, those rages just start going to work on healed drags. This thing is over fast. Level 2 dragons. There's not even much left standing. 3 archer towers is about all that can hurt him. He has plenty of drags left. Brings in the Barbarian King to kind of start the cleanup process. Not even needed. Great job, Flash. Love seeing how Flash likes to think outside the box on these Town Hall 8s. I can't wait to see what he does when he is a Town Hall 8. So we'll forward through the cleanup here, and we'll move on to our next attack. All right, our next attack, number 12. Love bringing hogs on a Town Hall 9. If you don't have your hogs upgraded at Town Hall 9, and you love war and you're struggling, you're trying to use dragons, I recommend you put the time and the effort into upgrading your hogs. A base like this, there are no double giant bombs. The Archer Queen is on the outside of the base. This is a very easy hog attack. And I'll show you a few of the things that he does that is very critical, that is very nice. He does the lure here. You think it's just a lure, but also he takes out that whiz tower to help the pathing of the hogs. When he drops the hogs on that archer tower right there, they're going to go to the cannon. They can't stray anywhere else. That'll help his 2-finger drop, which I'll explain in a moment. Brings the lure to the bottom. Very similar. Clan Castle kill, witches, whiz, Archer Queen. That'll wreck any enemy CC every time. Drops in the king over here on the right just to aggro and get rid of that queen. That is easy business. And then he brings in 2 test hogs, and then he drops a 2-finger drop. And what's cool about this 2-finger drop is I've seen it done a lot of different ways. The goal of a 2-finger drop is for the 2 streams of hogs to reunite under 1 heal. If they don't, I have seen it work, but it just isn't consistent. You're chasing around, you just won't have enough heals. See how they come back together there? That is just well planned, right onto the X-bow, and then they will carry themselves around the base. No double giant bombs to be afraid of. He has three, now two more heals. He's got his kill squad. He also came straight. Kill squad went to the same place he dropped the hogs. That kept the kill squad alive. Some people will use their kill squad to kill the clan castle on the right side, drop the hogs from the left side, and then the kill squad peters out. Here he used the kill squad to take out a quarter of the base just by dropping the hogs right next to them, which makes for the cleanup even easier. There's nothing left on the right side at all. And we'll just forward. This is done. He wrecked this base. He has a ton of hogs left. Well done, Love. Keep up the good work. He has been bringing lots of these attacks. All right, one more to show you. From what I can tell, everybody loves the Lune. So we're going to show you here our Lune specialist. TK is an animal. He is a Town Hall 9, max troops, and this is obviously a rushed Town Hall 10, but he has his Infernos sent to multi. Multi makes it more difficult to loon or hog, but the goal here is going to be take out as many air defenses as possible and the enemy queen and the clan castle. As you can see, he brought a lightning spell for the clan castle. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is needed on most Lune attacks. And you can see on the right side, 2 air defenses are exposed. It is a little tricky, but the defenses are a little bit weak, so it is possible. He also brought the jump to make sure he can get his Barbarian King to the Archer Queen. He starts his funneling and brings in the wall breakers. The golems are doing the tanking. Once the funnel is created, he can drop his heroes without fear of them wandering around the base.
Dad, Eli doesn't want to go hiking.
Sorry about that, guys. And so the king comes in, the Infernos are starting, the CC troops are coming out. All looks very intimidating, but he hits it with the lightning spell. The golems are still up, tanking. Just now the king is getting hit by the Inferno. A pretty bulky level 17 king though, so he does okay. He will use the special ability. The queen will go down. As you can see, the queen has taken out the first AD. And just know the goal here is to take out as many ADs as possible, and typically people will bring a golem for each air defense that is going out. So because he's trying to get 2 air defenses, he will bring 2 golems with 1 air defense, 1 golem. And the reason for that is you need the space for the lava hounds. And the lava hounds, you want 1 more lava hound than air defenses left. So with the 2 air defenses left, he will bring 3 lava hounds, 1 in the clan castle max. Once he gets this final air defense down, he will deploy the 2 lava hounds onto the first AD. And there you get the Lunes coming in. He drops the rage, nipping the air defense, yet pulling all the Lunes in, textbook style. Drops in that final lava hound on the other one, on the other air defense, and that 1 lava hound left flies across the base to tank, soak up air traps. Again, nips the air defense with the rage, and it pulls the Lunes in towards it. Way too many Lunes for the Infernos to do much damage, and still a ton of Lunes left. A little bunched up. Still has 1 hound left, which you prefer to have bust so that you can use your lava. pups to help with the cleanup, but still has plenty of time for cleanup. Just wrecked a rushed Town Hall 10. Don't rush your base. If you have the opportunity to stay at your Town Hall and finish your upgrades, I would recommend doing that, especially if you enjoy war. So that is it for our recap. Our current war, I wish I could say, is closer, but we're up 15 stars. I'm sure we'll have solid attacks, something special coming in our next war recap, something growing in popularity. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to comment as I look to improve. And thank you all very much, and God bless.